let's take Psalm chapter 8. I want you to see that picture. Psalm chapter 8. This is David. He writes and he says that, "Oh Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. Who has set thy glory above the heavens? Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings you have ordained strength because of your enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger." Verse 3, "When I consider the heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained." Verse 4, "What is man? What is man that you are mindful?" It's as though David woke up and he looked at the beauty of the mountains. He looked at how the sun rises from the mountain and it sets itself over onto the other side. And he looked at everything that is beautiful. Then he says, "But this one thing I remain to wonder about. What is man? What is man? What is man that you, God, are mindful of him?" I checked that word, that when he says, "What is man that you are mindful of him?" It's, what is man that you consider him? What is man that you remember him? What is man that he becomes a center point of your focus in all the things that you have done? What is man that you take so much time to consider his ways, his whereabouts, and where he ought to go? What is man? He says, "What is man that you are mindful of him? The Son of Man that you visit him." When he says that you visit him, it is not and the same word is used when he would say that he will visit the sins of the fathers over children. When we would read that, well, I'll do a teaching on that at some point. When we read that, we are seeing a God who comes to punish the sins of the fathers over the children. But no, actually, the visitation that he's speaking about, it's salvation. He is a God who comes to save. He comes to save the children over or out of what the fathers have committed. He is a God who saves from one generation to another. He does not leave any generation without salvation. He saves from one generation to another. So here he says that, "What is man that you still visit him? What is man that you still reach out to him in salvation?"